Alright guys, I'm back again. I want to talk about a speed farming build for wizards, even though wizards are usually not my main class, but it's kind of fun. And you don't need any special gear but the Tarasha set and the new sword called Ingeom or something like that. It doesn't have to be ancient or anything, it's just basic. It rolled with dexterity when I got it, and I just rolled it for intelligence, and nothing special needed on that sword. Just the sword, that's enough. I have the Talrasha set, and all but one item, the offhand, are non-ancient. I have focus and restraint in okayish quality. I use the nemesis braces, and the rest, yeah, those Nilfur boasts. It doesn't really matter how you comprise your set, and you just need to have the Tarasha set, that's it. That sword Ingeom, it reduces your cooldowns by, in this case, 10 seconds. It's 8 to 10 seconds for 15 seconds after you killed an elite. And for the Tarasha you want to proc all different elements and kill elites very fast with that. And the Tarasha set is extremely strong, so you can kill the elites very fast, efficiently. And since that sword reduces cooldowns, I use cooldowns to trigger the damage. I use Calamity Teleport for Arcane, Frost Nova for Cold, and the Black Hole Supermassive for Lightning. And the only thing without cooldown is the Spectral Blades for Fire proc. You could use, theoretically, something like where is that? Explosive Blasts, not on the left mouse button, but you can use it. But however, Explosive Blast costs arcane power, and you never want to be starved of arcane power, and with that reduced cooldown of the sword you end up with 0.5 seconds or something like that cooldown for the cooldown skills, and that's really enough for T6. It's really okay. And with arcane power up to maximum all the time, you also have maximum impact on the arcane meteor. Alright, let's just go in a T6 rift. Yeah. Gems, Bane of the Trapped, Bane of the Powerful, and Toxin, whatever. Even the Toxin actually does a lot of damage with the buff of the Tarasha set. Okay. Oh yeah, there's one trick with that. Most of you already know it probably, but it's that numlock trick. You have to make certain that the numlock keys are activated, and that you bind your keys to the numpad, like I did here, action bar 1, 2, 3, 4, to numpad 1, 2, 3, 4. If you do that, and numlock is activated, in my case I press 2 and 3 for Frost Nova and Black Hole. I press them, and at the same time I press them down, then I press the numlock, and then I can release them. And then they will trigger whenever they're off cooldown. You see? Just like that. I didn't press the buttons, it just happens. The cool thing about that is, if you press your force move button, in my case, yeah, it doesn't matter which button that is, they will not trigger. So you can move around, you can use teleport, and it still doesn't trigger. That means that you can move extremely fast to the next elite, and when you are at the elite, you teleport in, proc arcane, and then bam, you proc the other two. And fire you can use whenever it's needed, basically. Okay. One odd thing about that is, if you want to teleport somewhere, or you want to ID items, you have to either deactivate it by pressing numlock again, and then the 2 keys that you were using, and then it's off. It doesn't trigger automatically anymore. Yeah. Numlock on. Okay. But you can also use like press tab if you're teleporting back to town or doing something here.
Still waiting.
And when tab is pressed, it doesn't trigger. See? Black Hole doesn't trigger. No, it does. Funny thing about Frost Nova, it doesn't trigger when you stand still. It only triggers when you move. just a short movement afterwards. Okay, let's go there. That spec can be a bit awkward. See, bam, and now the goblins are enough already. Can be awkward if you don't find elites. If you find elites, it's working extremely well. The spec can be used and is used with other skills as well, but I chose Black Hole because with that you can make certain that you destroy the whole elite group in just one attack.
Need more time.
Yeah, this is...
How does that feel? Not ready yet.
If you have conduit active, it's like kind of a cheat. It certainly feels that way. See, it's off, they're dead.
Still waiting.
Use it against big groups and against elites.
Need more time.
You have to make certain that you kill all the minions of the elites, because if they still live, you don't proc the legendary power of the in-germ sword.
Not ready yet. Didn't see that coming, did you?
See, now it's too long, so
Still waiting.
it doesn't matter. If you have the cooldowns ready, they just die. However, that spec is fun and extremely fast in T6, but it's really not good if you need to farm blue materials or something like that, or Death's Breath or whatever, because you must not stop. Only for legendaries I do stop for a moment. Now, hello Guardian. You see, it took a while until the new meteors were ready, because I propped them right before that.
Still waiting. Need more time. How does that feel? Not ready yet. Still waiting.
Usually with that spec, if you get a good map, you can clear T6 in below 1 minute without big problems. And it's just a handful of minutes to clear a full rift. You see those meteors, even with almost non-ancient items, only one item is ancient.
Need more time.
Even with that, I kill them extremely fast. So if you're lucky and have or play wizard a lot, you can get a lot of ancient items, and with that more kill power, but it probably won't even make a big difference.
Not ready yet. Still waiting. I'm just warming up.
Yeah, I know it was too long since the last release,
Need more time.
but I have the fire meteor ready, and it usually is enough to destroy the whole group.
Still waiting. You dare attack me? Not ready yet. need more time. I'm unstoppable.
See, now I want to teleport out, but
Still waiting.
the black hole is always triggering, so I press OK and then press tab instantly, and sometimes it's not enough. See, now I'm teleporting, and the moment I'm back in town, I will trigger black hole when I
Not ready
deactivate
yet.
it.
Your skill has grown.
So I just deactivate the auto cast, and that's it for that spec. Oh, what's that? Nice. Get an upgrade here. Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye, see you next time. I will do a speed farming guide for the monk and demon hunter as well. See you.